Hi guys. So those of you that have been following this channel know that Novavax is the vaccine that I've said that that's the one I would have wanted, and I actually tried or thought about signing up for their phase 3 trial in the United States. And yesterday, Novavax announced the results of their Prevent-19 phase 3 trial, the trial that was in the United States, the one that I almost signed up for. So, and there was a lot of news in the press about this press release, but actually, it's not any new information. Basically, they show that it's about 90.4% efficient overall, and this is done in the United States. And as we know from the prevalence of the various variants of concern in the United States, the predominant variant during the time of this trial was either the wild type or the B.1.1.7 or UK variant. And those are the ones that are very well treated with the current round of vaccines. So, Moderna, Pfizer are over, 95% effective. This one's 91% effective. So this is very effective, and this is very similar to the results that they released in a press release about 4 months ago. We covered it in this video about 4 months ago, where they said that the efficacy in the UK was about 89%. So 89%, 91%, pretty much the same. And so that's reassuring that they got the same results with the same population. So it means that this is probably a reliable number, but it's not any new information. We suspected that that would be the case. A brief overview of the Novavax vaccine. The reason that I was most interested in it is because this is the vaccine that is using the technology that is the most well known. It is a protein subunit vaccine, so they just basically take the spike protein and synthesize it and give it to you with an adjuvant. An adjuvant is a material that kind of increases your immune response to the protein. So this is one that's used in tetanus vaccines. It's very well characterized. The DNA vaccines and the mRNA vaccines are very new, and they were sort of not really well-tested technology over the long term. Although now you can make an argument that mRNA vaccines have been given to millions and millions and millions of people at this point. It is known to be very safe, at least in the short term. Protein vaccines we've used for many years, and so the safety profile of protein vaccines is very well known, and Novavax is a protein vaccine. So if I were to choose, I would have chosen this vaccine. As you know, I got the Moderna vaccine, but I would have chosen this vaccine, and it is very effective, so that's good. The concerning thing about it is, of course, when you test it against like the B1351, the South African vaccine, it's not as good. It's about 50 some percent or 60%, I think. Yeah, here we go. Post hoc vaccine analysis against B1655 was about 51%. So they tested this vaccine in South Africa, where the South African variant is the dominant variant, and it was only 51% effective, probably. This is based on a couple of assumptions, so it's not raw data, but they feel like it's about 51% efficient. So 90% efficient against the UK and the wild type variant, and about 51% against the B1351 variant. So a lot of press about this. I think it is a good vaccine. It is the one that I would have taken if it had been an option at the time that I needed a vaccine. I needed a vaccine right away because I was going to work on the COVID unit during the big surge around Christmas. And I thought about signing up for this one, but it just didn't work out the timing for me. But if I were to get one, this is the one I would have gotten. And it's good that it's pretty effective. I still think unless this kind of peters out and the variants that have more immune escape if they do become prevalent, then we're most likely looking at needing boosters to kind of control the disease and the pandemic. And I suspect that I suspect that most of the major vaccine players will make a booster to cover the variants. So that's probably happening. We'll have to see how the pandemic is rolling out to see if the risk-benefit ratios favor getting the booster. Just talking about a couple of the things about myocarditis in kids. I mean, given the low prevalence of COVID in the U.S. currently, it's a good time to really assess the risk benefit of giving it to to low-risk populations, vaccines. Because although vaccines are extremely safe, they are not zero risk. They're very, very low risk, but they're not zero risk. So something to think about. Maybe we'll cover that in another video.